All right. So what's the next show y'all want to talk about? Oh, okay. Married to Medicine. So really main things from Married to Medicine, because it ain't really much going on with Married to Medicine. But I do want to say Toya is working on my fucking nerves. Like, why would y'all not invite Contessa and Letitia? You could have brought us together, but don't call them and ask them for no money. Like, girl, shut the fuck up. You just want to be in opposition of the old hoes. Like, you just want to be Golden Girls. And I'm tired of it. Because at the end of the day, you didn't even really like Contessa Toya. So get out our face with this shit. And then when it comes to Letitia, Letitia is so, to me, she seemed like a cool person, but on this show, she is obsessed with Heavenly, and I need it to be over. I need a sincere apology. I need her to come with the, you know what she said, an olive branch or some shit like that. But I need her
The
to
peace
come
offering.
with a peace offering, and it's like, ma'am, let it go. You need to just be in the space with this
I
lady.
kind of feel her.
Her, she don't like you, man. I'm not about to keep trying to be nice with this bitch. She say something slick, I'm gonna say something slick. That's what we gonna do every time we in scene.
The reason why I think she's so, I mean, I actually was here for Toya telling them that. Toya had said something else besides don't ask them for money. I can't remember what it was. But and then Jackie said something real slick. The shit was annoying. But
No, Jackie was like, we should call them. And Toya was like, well, you should call them, Jackie. And Jackie was like, I will call them. And then she was like, oh, well, I don't think you should be asking them for money if y'all not wanting to really be around them like that.
yeah,
And I'm like, but it's a different situation. This is a house.
a
Like, I
charity.
would, you know, the charity event, y'all gonna come to the charity event. That's why y'all should give money. Y'all gonna come to that. This my
Yeah,
house. Like, no. And plus, Heavenly House was real nice. I was like,
that
Heavenly,
part makes
oh,
sense. But I think that Sweet Tea is just hung up on the fact that they playing in her face, like they not respecting her at all. And I think she feels like if Heavenly extends an olive branch, then she'll get the full acceptance from the total group in some way. It's like they just write off how she feels, and Heavenly can be fucked up. And I think that somebody should hold her accountable. So when I think about the situation in real life, I kind of see why she handling it that way. Like, no, you should have just like put some respect on my name. That's all it is.
and I feel like the only way she gonna get that is if she bite back at her every time. That's the only way she gonna
That's
get
true.
that. You're not gonna get that from asking her to give you some apology she don't want to give you because she don't respect you. What you're gonna have
Right.
to do is make that whole respect you by handling her how she
Mhm.
handle you every time she come at you. Like
Yeah.
every time she say something, I'd have something right else to say right behind it. Every time she took it to hell, I would take it lower in hell, bitch. We would just have to keep going back and forth. Because that's the thing, Letitia, that's your problem. You came on this show, but you don't know how to talk shit with old people. And you
No,
know,
she
you need to
don't.
go find, I'm just saying, you need to go find some old people to sit and play cards with. Because listen, when I tell you the reason why I go and play cards with my mama and my aunties and shit, them old ladies, disrespectful as shit. Some of the funniest shit you'll ever do is sit there playing cards with old people. When I tell you they slick shade the shit out of each other, they could barely read the cards. Okay. My auntie be like, what's that? But then at the same time, got some little slick shit to say. Look, everything. It's hilarious. But that's how you learn how to talk shit. You got to go sit with old people and just keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You take it just as low. If they take it here, you take it just a little bit lower. And you just keep, going back and forth until they back the fuck up off you. That's how old people are. You got to, you know.
I I did not mind heavily not inviting people that she don't rock with to her damn house. That's her house. Like she almost fought Contessa. Like, why would I invite this woman to my house?
Yeah, I agree with
Okay.
that.
Um, I think I could have been like in the beginning, like, yeah, don't ask no folks for no damn money because y'all know y'all don't want them around. But if y'all are coming to an event, both of y'all are in the medical field. Well, one of y'all have a husband that's in the medical field. Like, they're gonna give either way it goes. So it just would be the right thing to do for the mid gala. So
And
that's
Contessa
just
showed up
that.
and told y'all how you supposed to do it. Contessa showed up cute as fuck and was
She
dropping
look
bank.
good.
She said, she turned to her daughter, she said, baby, do you want to go to Morocco? I said, I know that's fucking right.
What
Okay.
the fuck was Simone wearing though?
Mm,
Lord.
She looked like somebody dropped her in from the Wizard of Oz or something. She like an
Just
extra. I don't know what the hell she was wearing.
I don't know. Oh my God, y'all. Did y'all watch Wicked?
I
yes.
haven't.
Okay, all right. Listen, I'm gonna just say this. I was today years old when I figured out that the sister in a wheelchair that kept fucking over Alphaba by kind of like just rolling out of the situation. This was me today figuring out that when the house fell on the sister, that was the sister in the wheelchair. Like,
I didn't figure that out either.
Girl, I just did. I was
That's who it fell on?
Yes. Because you know, Wicked is the before the Wizard of Oz story. So we meet the Wizard of Oz with the house falling on Elphaba's sister.
Got you.
It's the bitch in the wheelchair.
And I've been the other way. Got you. Okay. I was looking at the two Alphaba and like, I don't want the house to fall on either of them. Whole time the damn house done fell on somebody else. That's crazy. I missed all of that.
I think we all thought that she was gonna be her sister. Like we thought, but she becomes Glinda. So no, it's not her. It was the sister who was in the wheelchair that kept like just, you know, fading into the background.
I'm ready for the next portion. I'm ready for that. I hate it's gonna take forever. I'm ready for the next portion, people.
I'm gonna have to watch it.
You should. Wicked was good.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I was surprised. Oh, girl, where is Dr. Scott? He wasn't coming because he was still mad at Heavenly. Let me tell you something. If that nigga still mad at Heavenly, even though he tried to play cool in that scene, that means he probably is just as bad as everybody be thinking he is. I kind of like Dr. Scott, but I also feel like he's passive aggressive.
I think that's passive aggressive right there.
What? Not showing up?
Yeah. Because she was like, why would I not show up because of something Heavenly did? But really, it's like, why would I not show up just because this nigga don't want to come because he won't have a temper tantrum? That's how you really feel, but you don't want to say that. Thank you.
Yeah, she said, I am a socialite. I have a check.
Listen, and she came and spent all their money too. She was you. Yes, I'll take it. But hold up, before we really get into all of that. So yeah, okay. Toya was working on my nerves. Somebody teacher talk about Heavenly look good as fuck. I just want to say that.
I don't remember what she looked like.
I wasn't crazy about. I liked the crystals in her dress. I didn't really like her dress. I thought she was okay.
I'm not talking about her. I'm not even talking about the dress like that. I'm talking about her face and her body. Like, I don't know what the girl, because I know the girls do shit. I want to find out what the girls are doing though. Because I was looking and I was like, she do look better than she did in previous seasons. And she a lot. Listen, old shot. You saw Scott getting his Botox and shit. I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to go get me some. Everybody getting Botox. All right. I didn't know we was all doing that. All right. But yeah, I felt like Heavenly has definitely been stepping her look up to the point where I think she be looking better.
She do be looking better.
She be looking better than them sometimes. And I be like, what's going on here? Also, Toya is a huge hater of Quad. Like when she said to Quad, what you doing to get a Rolls Royce with no baby and no ring? I'm like, bitch, what year are we living in? You really be mad that lady got a nice life and she, you know, she does the pretty girl thing, just like you. Because I think Toya has like that. I'm a pretty girl, so all I have to be is pretty and fine. And Quad is the same way, but I think Quad is a little bit more, you know, she's smarter, more intellectual. She more so was business oriented than I think Toya was. So on some level, I feel like Toya just be hating on Quad heavy. I
mean, and King is fine too. So
nice looking. He is very nice.
He's a handsome man. Shout out to him though, because he owns a luxury car type company where he rents them out or whatever the case is for people. So then my question becomes for him is this a vehicle that you're allowing Quad to use because it's under your company, or is this one that you actually gave to Quad for her to have?
I know you were
and I feel like Toya knew that, which is why she asked that question being messy as fuck. Because I don't think they all know exactly what it is that he does yet, but he owns like a luxury dealership. Well, I don't know if it's a luxury dealership. I think he's like
a broker, right?
His luxury cars or something like that. Yeah, so he can get the cars and stuff. So that's why I'm like, okay, I think that's dope that she could ride around and want everything. Like, hey, you got it, do it. But I'm just wondering, like, is it hers? Like, they could get her, or is it just like she's on the insurance and she's, you know, it's a company car or something?
Back in the day, when Lyric used to work down to the you know, with the airport place where you rent the cars or whatever, he used to work there.
Enterprise or Hertz.
I used to listen. We was in a different car every week. Was
And
it that's
would
how
be
I wanted my Jeep because we got a Jeep one week. I was child, we used to be in a different car every week. Do you hear me? It was
and
fun.
would facts.
Okay.
That's
It
why I think Toya. I'm like Toya. You must know that because Toya do strike me as a person that'll do some research or whatever the case is,
Mhm.
Oh
and
yeah.
then come back. So I think she already knew that, and she probably wanted Quad to open up and tell that. And I don't think Quad told him much about him yet.
Like to me, when you come at people on hater shit, they not gonna be open with you because you already coming off like you judging them. She was like, I mean, damn, the man can't just like my company. The fuck?
I hollered when Dr. Mimi said, "How long have y'all been dating?" And Quad said, "We're exclusive."
That was
We're
confusing. I
exclusive.
was like, maybe she asked her something else, and she
Yeah,
said
my
they're exclusive.
something out. That conversation was very awkward to me at the end with Simone and that lady. Also, that lady looked like I don't know. It was something about the way that lady face was looking. It was a couple of women in them scenes that just was looking like they was responding to some shit that we wasn't seeing in the moment in the
They
scene.
must did terrible editing because
Remember
that
It was real choppy.
maybe
the bowl? The man who brought the bowl, his wife was
oh
looking funny as fuck. Like she was like, "We
the
really
new
about to
wife. Oh, you know what? So this one, that's supposed to be the new lady to the show, right?
oh."
Which
And
one? The
the
Dr.
light
Mimi?
skin, yeah, is that her,
Mhm.
Dr. Mimi? Yeah. So
Yeah.
she a psychiatrist and she's cool with Greg. So then my question becomes, is she cool with T as well and may know some things about Quad? And maybe that's why she looked like why the like what the
Yeah,
fuck?
she was making
But
a
then the bowl for 4,000, like, come on, you trying first of all, he was trying to flex. He was trying to
yeah,
let y'all know I got it. We could
yeah.
get it. 4 racks ain't that. That's not a problem. A
Mhm.
bowl?
A
That's
bowl that
funny.
they
Phaedra
made.
for 4,000 though.
That
I'ma
was
tell you,
hilarious.
they were starting too high on all of it. Like all of it should have started at like 500. Everything, especially starting at thousands for cooking class with Quad, that was stupid. That should have been in the
Yeah.
hundreds. It was all doing too much as far as I was
They wouldn't have made
concerned.
no money.
But
I'm
Phaedra,
surprised they made the 53,000.
we need to get the Phaedra. We need to get the
Please.
Phaedra. So first of all, I've always said this because I feel like this is what has consistently proven to be true.
Mhm.
Phaedra is fraud. If Phaedra said she with that man, she not with that man. If Phaedra said that's what she do, she got all these jobs, she lying. That's not all the jobs that she do, and she get her money doing something that you don't know. You don't know. You don't know. She get the money, but you don't
It
know
was
how
just
she
in
really get it.
Nigeria.
Listen, just in Nigeria with Portia looking like they were selling, $1,000
Cool.
coochie, okay? Selling
That might be one of her
$1,000.
jobs. She said, I have jobs.
Listen, and they may be niggles, okay? But either way, this is what Dr. Heavenly had to say about Phaedra online after the fact.
Phaedra owed $51,000. Y'all go see if y'all get it. But the problem that I have with anything as a professional, this is what I got a problem with, like, right? Y'all wrote this man a check for $100,000 and his check ain't good today. The check ain't good. Now y'all gonna see a whole lot of slipping and sliding about this money. I ain't going past the episode. But give that man for Cure for Moms his $100,000. Okay, today, when y'all say, let's get a man his money. You said 100 grand, we said 25. We would have gave that man 50. People don't be wanting to give. Y'all can say all the doctors in the world, they give $2,500 all day long. It's harder to get anything more than that out of doctors. Some of them gave 5 grand, I believe. I gave way more than that because I paid for the event. Me and Jackie paid for the damn event. You know what I'm saying? The event costs over $30,000. I'm trying to give Phaedra some grace, but my whole thing is your bullshit don't work over here. It's never gonna work over here. We bosses over here too. Now we might not wear all the makeup. I mean, to me, and y'all tell me if I'm wrong. Have y'all never seen this without makeup? I ain't saying she look bad, but I'm just saying, but we all look okay. I don't got no makeup on today. We all look fine. Somebody asked me, would somebody pay $4,000 for you? First of all, yes, they would. Dr. David Cass would pay that and more, and he has paid more than that. All day, every day. You know what I'm saying? And if I was divorced, maybe I would wear 5 kicks of makeup and shit and put some blonde hair on and dress with my ass out and get my ass done over again to be around and get some work done and then lie and say I ain't get it done. I ain't talking about nobody. Game recognized game. We gonna call Phaedra out on all her bullshit every time. Phaedra's not a boss. In my eyes, she don't do. I can't count the money because I don't know everything she do. But the shit I see that she do, she not no better off than any of us. The things that I see she has, I don't see it unless we just not showing. I've never seen she say she bought her son a property. I ain't seen it. Have you seen this shit? I think Phaedra is fugazi. I think she's fake. I think she's phony. I think that everything she does is for show.
And I've been saying that shit, which is why I knew when she came to any reality show, she wasn't gonna be giving what y'all thought she was gonna give. Once
Absolutely.
Apollo was gone, it was nothing else to be gave. So that go, y'all, them people didn't get their money. She was
And
talking
they
about shit.
So
down
number
to
one, the same way Heavenly feels about Phaedra, I feel about her ass. I think a lot of people like to be on some, Phaedra fraud. She did this to Candy. She did this, that, and the other. And it's like, okay, I understand that. Two things can be true. But can we also just focus on the matter at hand, okay? Where people try to automatically discount her when she talked about doing the 100,000. Now, granted, Phaedra, you said you was going to give the people 100,000, give it to them. All right. My question is, why did Dr. Heavenly do this video, sit up there, say that lady owe all that money, but then take your ass over there, sit down with fucking Dineba and confirm that Phaedra wrote a check for what, 35,000 or more? Why you ain't come back and clear that up to confirm that the debt has been paid? That's what I'm trying to see about. Like, why you ain't come back? And then she's been on this lady's ass, okay? And see, honestly, and what Heavenly saying about Phaedra could be 100% right. However, her not responding to your ass is making you look crazy as fuck, because you've been talking stuff about this lady before the season has even started. And you do it on a weekly basis. And the way Heavenly comes on social media all the time, it's like, damn, is the show on the brink of being canceled, girl? Like, is it? Because you doing like a whole lot. And then you over here saving checks for these other folks that's a part of the show that ain't really doing a whole lot of nothing. Like, you're doing too much. So I'm just a little confused now. Funky did say that I guess all of the money I guess wasn't given to the man. They did raise more money than what was shown on the show. And I guess the man was calling or whatever. He didn't get the money right out the gate. I guess whatever it was. Okay. So I don't know what they had, that they were still trying to work on it or whatever it was. But at the end of the day, Phaedra did come through and write a check for $35,000, and that man got what he was supposed to have. So I'm a little confused on why you ain't get on your YouTube and do a video and then try and clear that up. But then you over here dragging that lady. She can be all of those things. But when a person is right in a situation, it's okay to say that they took care of it. Like, they went ahead.
So he
they
did get his money. You say
what we hearing from what we hearing, yeah.
Okay, so now I'm confused.
Yeah, Phaedra owed 45,000, not the 35,000. Correct. So from what my understanding of it is, they made more money after the fact of what y'all saw was shown on the show. That's why she wrote the check, the difference of the $35,000, because they made more after that.
Okay,
because she was only trying to get them to the 100,000.
For the 100,000.
But Heavenly saying the check not good. I'm confusion.
That's not what she said to Funky last night. I think the check, and see, that's what I'm saying. How when she did that video, she already did that live before she even met with Funky. So you're saying the check not good. But see, no, this is what it is. It's two different things. So one, you have the man that was there, that was a part of 4 Cure 4 Moms. He's supposed to get $100,000 check, period. Because that's what they said they was gonna give. And honestly, Dr. Jackie Haki, BIT, this really was your event ultimately, but Phaedra, you did oversell on 100, whatever. Then there's another man that came to the front when Dr. Heavenly Nim put Phaedra up to be auctioned, that it didn't seem like she knew anything about. So he started the bid off at $4,000. The man was supposed to give the $4,000. That is the check that was not good, because she said that Phaedra pulled the guy and had him thinking it was for TV or whatever the case is. It was for TV. It was for TV. And I don't know if he wrote the check. Obviously he did or something. Maybe it bounced. I don't know. But he been trying to get some money back. Whatever it was. Heavenly says all of that in that video you posted or another. But she's already explained that. So people are getting it misconstrued. It's two different things. The $100,000 man got his check because Phaedra wrote the difference of the $35,000. Then you have whatever man, the $4,000, whatever that check wasn't good. So, but they still made more money after the event. So whatever they made must have made up for the $4,000 that man didn't pay. So I don't know. It's however Heavenly explained the story that's a bit confusing. Okay. So it's like she made it seem like he didn't give the money, but then he trying to get the money back. He trying to get Phaedra. So I'm like, well, which one is it? Did he give it or did he not give it? And if y'all made more money according to what you told Funky, even after the fact, then whatever it was, the $4,000 was covered. And Phaedra still wrote the difference of what was owed.
Okay, got you.
I'm like, you like it just don't make sense. But a lot of people are gonna go up for Heavenly because they don't like Phaedra because of the shit that she's done in her past, and that's fine.
Mhm.
Do. But what I'm saying is it's okay to look at a situation and be like, well, she did do her part. She may be a fraud ass bitch. We don't know how she get her money. She this or that. And like, come on. I mean, get a lady her things if she gave the fucking money. Like, why are you doing that?
That's where I was.
Else, like, what's going on?
But not ever
What-
since the parking lot.
And that's
Parking lot.
fine. She does
Okay.
janky hood stuff, and we're not saying that she doesn't. But I think people use that as an excuse to discredit every single thing.
I
That's
thought
my
she was
thing. And
on
she
too.
still gave her 35 racks. I wish I
thought she
could
was
write a
on
goddamn
too.
$35,000 check.
I was actually lit for her because one thing that I feel like Heavenly and Jackie be doing, they give like a mean girl clique vibe.
Oh yeah.
And it's like y'all too fucking old to be doing that. And it's like Heavenly, honestly, in that little clip that you just showed, she sounds obsessed with Phaedra. She sounds like, do you think that you're not as good as Phaedra because she was on Housewives of Atlanta and you on Married to Medicine? Because I don't understand why they think that
Because they're doctors. That's why they feel like that.
they
And they
gotta
do it
keep
the
trying to
quad.
bring her down. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
So when Phaedra said bitches like y'all, I low-key was like, yeah. You know
Now,
what?
at
Hell
first,
yeah.
I thought she was talking about messy bitches. That's what I thought. Like, cause Quad
Right.
just told her in the car, like,
Agree.
have all of your details in order because they're gonna try and discredit you. They say all you do is what she said, talk shit and swallow spit.
You ain't answering no text messages. You ain't been answering no phone calls, bitch. I'm gonna need you to have the minutes ready. That's what.
So that's what I was thinking that she was talking about. Just like, you know, y'all bitches that's seeking around looking for something to try and discredit. But later on, I don't know. She probably was talking about them not being on the same page as her ass by the end of the episode. She said something that made me be like, I don't know, Phaedra.
I don't know. I feel
Maybe
like
they felt that way.
I feel like they put Phaedra on a pedestal when they first brought her on this show, and then they realized
did.
she wasn't gonna work for the check like they thought she was. Because essentially, like candy bullshit aside, I just think when it comes to being on reality shows, she never gives. You know, you got
Exactly.
some rehearsed lines and shit, but you never give anything of your personal life. You are always very controlled in scenes, and that's great and everything, but that's not always entertaining. So for them, I feel like they felt like she wasn't given on the show, as well as not given when it came to this, you know, Med Gala.
And that's part of that, I feel, is their fault. Y'all the ones that set their expectation and was praising her when she first came on, and now she don't deliver. You want to be mad. That's on you.
I
Y'all
agree.
put her up there.
I agree. She's an attorney, but when was the last time y'all saw Phaedra practice for real? For real? Like Phaedra hasn't really practiced law since Bobby Brown was going to
I was
jail.
about to
Like,
say,
Yeah.
that's all they keep mentioning is Bobby Brown.
it's been a minute. So for me, I'm more inclined to believe
Does
that
she own a morgue? Does she own a morgue?
yes,
Or was that just for TV?
Funeral home or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
Like, Willie Watkins. Somebody
Yeah.
comments earlier
Okay,
about
so she got it.
Go be down to Willie Watkins.
She very rich then.
Oh yeah, running a funeral home. I forgot about
yeah.
that. You probably do make a lot of money through that because people always dying, child. Especially after the pandemic and all of that. Oh, she probably racked up.
She's
during
very
that
rich.
time.
Yeah, and then you know, in law, it's a lot of different things that you can get your hands into,
right? Like
behind
just
the scenes, like
paperwork and all of that.
yeah, she could pull up and be a witness or sign off when it comes to somebody selling a damn $1 million house and get a check.
Look,
So
don't get me wrong. I think she had money. I just feel like she one of them people that will act like they're gonna do something and then be like, man, I ain't doing that shit once they get on their own. Because at the end of the day, you didn't answer none of them text messages and stuff that lady said that she sent you. You admitted that you opened your phone and sent me 3 text messages.
We gonna get it. We gonna get it. I'm like, now, Phaedra, you sure you want to do 100K? She said, even if I gotta come out my pocket. I'm like, okay.
Her conversation with Letitia annoyed me too. I also feel like that's what they respond. I think Heavenly and them are responding to watching her go behind their back and talk shit about them to, especially Heavenly, talking shit to Tessa and talking shit to Letitia. What she said, she go to the church, the Church of
Hell
Hell.
First Baptist.
Hilarious.
Girl. Absolutely. Front row.
Absolutely.
I don't dislike Heavenly, but she does get on my nerves when she can do things, but nobody else can do it. No, you have talked shit about your own friend. You've talked shit about Quad. You've talked shit about your own cast members. But then as soon as Miss Phaedra or somebody else do it, you use that YouTube channel. And you know what else I find interesting is that the way she be coming at folks, nobody has the outrage on social media the same way they would when Candace would put a simple tweet out. And everybody's up in arms, like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, Candace, you put up
wait
some
a minute.
characters.
You know why?
What?
Because ain't that many people watching.
And there's that.
More people
And
will watch.
that's why she's fighting for the more people. Gotcha.
And that's why they praised Phaedra when she first came. They low-key wanted her to save the show.
But I don't think the show was in the dumps like that to be saved. I thought
When
it was
I
in a
say
good
save the show,
place.
I think they thought she was gonna make it bigger than what it was. I think they were giving her a lot of clout. And now all of a sudden it's just like, nah, you not doing shit. We them bitches. And it's just like, girl.
Maybe I wonder if Dr. Cheyenne would have been a good option.
Who's Dr. Cheyenne?
Bryant, Miss what they calling her?
Cam Newton lady that sits and chats with the.
She would have been great.
With all of the niggas about how she's had all of these relationships with perfect men.
But she was on Basketball Wives.
I heard about that. I didn't see it. I heard about it. Yeah.
She was approached.
Who she was arguing with Brooke.
She was on the show. Yeah, she got into it with Brooke. She was friends with Jackie, I think.
Yeah, I saw that clip actually.
That was literally right before she started popping up on all of them shows. She set that shit up nice. I was literally watching a Jessie Woo and Little Black Book talk about her.
To watch it.
Her and Jamal Bryant. And I want to watch the whole Jamal Bryant one, but they were talking about how toxic she is.
They sedate.
No, they did they did another sit down. She did another podcast talking to this nigga. Go watch it.
Toxic.
Oh, I was like, whoa, Gothic, goddamn, toxic. Gotcha. Okay.
But she, they said she was on Teen Mom as well. And you can't trust no doctors that be on MTV reality shows. I'm gonna just tell y'all that right now. I learned from back in the Bad Girls Club days. You can't trust nobody they bring on with a wig talk about doctor. You remember
that was my dream job. When I was in high school, I wanted to be a therapist for reality TV.
Girl, you just stressed yourself out. But Cheyenne, I don't look, they question everything about her now. And I talked about it when I first started, analyzing her interviews, how she puts her father on a pedestal, even though her daddy sold drugs to her mama. Like,
sold? They wasn't free?
Well, you know what I mean. Like, whatever, you got a daddy that's a drug dealer and a mama that's an athlete, you giving her the drugs, and taking pussy, I'm sure. So yeah, probably selling. But it was a lot of things to talk about. I'm gonna have to go watch that interview and come back to y'all with that. But anyways, let's move on. We're done with Married to Medicine. Let's take a quick little break, and then I feel like we only gonna do one blog topic tonight because we still have to talk about Love and Marriage Huntsville.
And are we talking about
Twitch? We're gonna talk about Twitch.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
What else? What you want to talk about?